Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to show you some really great under 7 basketball plays that you can run if you have a tall under 7 basketball team. So hello everyone, my name is Alan, and on this channel, if you're new on this channel, I show you basketball plays, drills, and skills. So if you like that stuff, hit that like button and subscribe. But under 7, lots and lots of teams are under the age of 7 years old. And, well, personally, I am at a strong opinion that at that age, you just want to have fun. You don't want to run plays or anything like that. However, if you have a team that is really super good, that understands what screening for the basketball player means and things like that, you might be able to run plays to kind of get them more and more advanced. So, if you want to do that, if your team is at that level, this is a great video for you. I'm going to show you 2 basketball plays that you can run at that very young basketball age that is simple enough for any team to run, really, but easy enough for them to understand. So let's get down to the clipboard and let's check out these 2 basketball plays. So here we are. We're going to start in this first play as a 3-2 offense. 3 up top, 2 in the bottom, and the red players are playing man-to-man defense because 99.999% of the time, that's what's going to be being played at that level. If somebody is playing a zone at that level, just score on them, because I can guarantee you at 7 years old, they're not going to understand what a zone defense is. So at that age, most likely you're going to be playing against a man-to-man defense. And how I would explain this play to my players is player 1 is our point guard. He is the guy who just dribbled the ball up the court. Everyone else is going to be getting into this offense, and if you have a tall player on your team and you want to get him open, this is a great play for that. Or if you have 2 tall players on your team, the taller players go in the bottom, small players up top for obvious reasons. And what you would have is whatever side your point guard passes to. If he passes to the right side, let's say that happens, then this player who's on this side has to screen across for player 4, who will use that screen, and he should be open. If this is a good enough screen, he should be open down there for a layup. Now this play can also be ran on the other side as well, and how that would happen is he passes to this side, this player has to go and screen across. So let's say that happens, player 1 passes to player 3, player 4 screens across because that's the side the ball is on. He's going to set a screen for player 5, player 5 is going to use that screen, 5 will receive the pass, turn around, and take the shot. And now in the second play, this is what we call a box offense. And actually, I'll show you 3 plays today because I'll show you another box offense as well. And what we'll do here is the post players, they start up top. So you can call this Victoria, which is what we called it in elementary school when I was a player, because we named all of our plays off of the provinces in Canada. Don't ask me why, but anyways, that's what we did. Or big cities. What was it? Big cities. We named it after big cities in Canada. And from there, what we will have is the bigs up top, smalls in the bottom. The reason is for switching. And we'll have our big players screening down. So big, if you call this bigs up, bigs just go on the top of the key. Very simple. And then we're going to have screens down low, and then our guards are going to be popping up. Now, they might be at that age not going up to the 3-point line, but somewhere where they could take the shot, they can take the shot from there. If the other team teaches to switch, this is where we get into a mismatch. We have a short guy guarding a tall guy, in which case player 2 will pass to the tall guy, and the tall guy will take the short guy to school, because why not? Now, as you can see, because we are now in the 3-2 offense, if this doesn't work, you could run that same play as I showed you in play number 1. I try to make things simple for my team, as simple as possible, and this is how we can make it as simple as possible. Now, in our second box play, we can call this bigs left, or if the bigs are on the right side, bigs right, doesn't matter. But basically, the small guys, they're going to be screening across, or what you could have is the big screening across. But what we really want is the smalls screening across. And what's going to happen now is player 5 is going to use that screen, 4 is going to use that screen, and now the point guard could pass to player 5 or player 4 for a shot, or player 4 could receive the pass to player 5 for a layup. There's multiple different opportunities here, and if this is a strong enough screen, both of these players should be open enough to get a nice easy shot. Now again, going in with simplicity, if player 2 pops back out and this shot or pass never happened, well, what we're going to have now is, well, our 3-2 offense that we started with at the beginning. So what I always like to do is, if you're going to have a play, especially at the younger age, if you're going to have a play, make sure that that play fits into all the other plays that you're running. That way everything just stays simple and they can call one play after another and already know what's going to be happening next. Now, at the older age group, you don't want to have anyone knowing what's happening up next, but at 7 years old or 6 years old, it doesn't matter. But these are very simple plays that you can run. Now, I hope that you have enjoyed these basketball plays, but again, let's make sure that we are not inundating 7-year-olds with basketball plays. These are made so that basically you can give a very super advanced basketball team maybe one play to run. But at the age of 6 and 7, they don't necessarily need to be running plays. What you want to have is for all the players to learn how to spread out for one, maybe running a 5-out offense, possibly, and then explaining to your players when you pass the ball, screen for somebody. Either the screening for the player himself that you pass to, or screening for somebody else so that that other person can get open. Because if you make other players open, they might be able to score, which makes you win more games. And they just might do that for you so that you can score more points. And things like that. And when you explain to your players that if you help other players score, they'll help you score, they're going to be making one heck of a team because they're going to be wanting to screen and help others score. And when you have a team effort of, I want him to score because he's going to make me score 2 minutes from now, that team is going to be extremely successful. And as you can see, and you can point out to your players, look at the San Antonio Spurs and how good they play, and look at the Golden State Warriors and how good they play, and look at how much passing they're doing. And that way you can really explain to your players and have a very winning team, just because now they're learning that teamwork makes more wins. And when you win, you get more medals, and when you get more medals, you feel better inside. Because we need to go back to winning. We can't just be everybody wins. We need to have, we're winning because we're the best. And we're the best because we're a team. And that is the mentality that everyone has to have. Anyways, I hope that you have enjoyed. I do post new videos every single day, so if you like that stuff, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow for another basketball video. Hello, basketball coaches. So yes, this is a quick few second advertisement. Basically, I just want to let you guys know that I have another channel called Football Coach Allen. I go over football plays. I am starting to add more and more plays on there. So if you are a football coach as well as a basketball coach, go check that out. You can see it in the link in the description below, but you can also see it as my other channels on the right side of my main YouTube channel, Basketball Coach Allen. So I will see you guys over there, hopefully. Hello, so if you have liked this video, click over here to subscribe, or maybe over here, depending on which side I put it on. I don't know yet. Anyways, also, the opposite direction or the opposite side is another video you may like. So I hope to see you again in one of those next videos. Yeah.